look at a point and just smash it over it. Just the best drive I've ever hit on this hole. That's worked. That's worked. Boom, that could be a game changer. 198 pin, 185 cover over that bunker, so 190 is our minimum carry. It's where we want to carry it really, it's going to have a hop. I think we're playing straight pretty much. The last is down, so in out the left. There's a heron, there's a heron. See him there? Tim Heron. So we want to pitch it 190. How much wind's there? 20 yards of wind. 205's 5 iron. 185 to carry, but we want to pitch it 190. It's got to be 4 iron. I don't think 5 iron's getting there. I think it's a 210 shot with a 4 iron, so a little bit down the grip. Finishing on that palm right of the pin. In fact, I like the little draw off that right palm onto the left one. Come on. Come on. Wow, there's a lot of wind. That's only just got there. That's a bit full one. I played that nice. I'm happy with that. Drawing that little shape in my head. A lot of wind there though. Just stalled a bit. There he is. Look at him there. Look at him there. What are you looking at? What are you looking for? How's the fishing today? Any good? Anything? Big old boy, him or girl. Anything happening? Just edging your way down, dipping your toes. Go on, dip your toes in. No! Fly away. Big him, isn't he? Whoa, I've just nearly crashed. Slow down now, slow down now, slow down now. Slow down now. Good touch. Yep. We will take a 3 on there every day of the week. Thank you. 1 over through 4. I've never really fancied driver off here because there's rocks short of the green. I mean, the hole's about 340-ish. Straight downwind, it's 280 to carry over those rocks. It's straight downwind. I know if I hit one, I've seen it on TrackMan, I can carry it 300. It's about 8 yards uphill, so we're going sort of 288 to carry that. Knowing if I push it, there's loads of room, right? I kind of know that's my bad shot if I do hit a bad one. Downwind. I think I can get quite close. Hence why I'm hitting driver. Wind helping out the left. That's that house, by the way, behind the green. Unbelievable. Helping out the left. Over that bunker on the left. If it fades, we're spot on. If it's straight, it's fine. Move a bit, just a bit, just a bit. Just up the left. I've hit it though, I've hit it. I have hit that. Nearly lost my bushnell as well. Remember your bushnell with me tape on it? Like me tape on my bushnell? Looks good, doesn't it? Duct tape. Best around. Annoying when you have to change the battery though. To retape it every time. We'll see where that one is. I hit that good, I'm happy with that. I feel like that was a bold play hitting driver there, like really bold, because it's pretty much on my limit, I think, up the hill. But I just wanted to see if I could sort of hit the shot. Pulled it a little bit, but good strike. And that's one thing again. I mean, Paul, when he's playing on tour, he must hit it 25 yards further than when I normally just play with him. Just through being in tournament conditions and a bit of adrenaline, I guess. But you know, he'll ask, and this is where it comes into play. I know there's a lot of talk about hitting it further and speed and everything like that at the moment. And this is where it comes into play, because there's a few times where there's you know, a bunker that's 295 to carry, and he'll ask me, you know, what's the cover on that bunker? I'll left side of the fairway, 295, mate. Okay, no problem. And it widens the fairway for him in his head because he knows he's getting over it. You know, he's carrying that all the time. And that's where that little bit of extra yardage comes into play so much, and you can really benefit from having that sort of level of commitment to your shot, because you know you're covering everything. You're not going to get in any trouble. I might be in a bit of trouble here, actually. Yeah, I didn't realise there was rubbish left here. That's disappointing. Okay, so I favoured the wrong side there up the left. Wasn't the play. That just comes down to not playing the course enough to know that and hitting that shot. I've never been up here, so this is what we're faced with. Not ideal. A bit of grass behind it as well. We've only got we've only got 55 yards. Just making sure I get it up over this, because I'm in a whole world of pain if I don't. Got to go up that gap there. It's be kind of a hard flop shot. Oh, be good. Be good. Oh. Think it's good. There's danger of me hitting that massive house as well if I come out of the blade, but I think it's good. Get in. It's caught the slope just right at the pin and took it down a little bit away, but we'll take that from where we are. Look at this gaff behind me. Look at that. One house, that. One house. And how is your view? Don't know if the camera picks it up, but that's Gomera in the distance there. La Gomera. That would have been some 3. We'll take a 4 though. We'll take a 4. Got myself out of trouble there. But see, next time, if that wind's still the same, it'll comfortably over the rocks. Would I hit driver? Because that pin, if the pin's at the back, I'd hit driver, because the chip's much easier then than it is at the front. If the pin's at the front there, I probably wouldn't, to be honest. That's when it can change, not literally just driver anywhere, it has to suit the hole. And that decision making process comes down to a couple of things. It's one, obviously how good you are with driver, how comfortable you are with driver, and also how good you are with the short game. Because, you know, I don't want to lay up to 30 yards if the short game's no good and I'm no good at that shot. So it's all about knowing your own game the best that you can to suit the shots to match. I like testing myself with short game because it's not always been a strong point. It's really the only way that I can get better at it, is giving myself the situation to actually... Oh, look at him! Look at him running! Hello? Just seen him at the corner of my eye like some sort of fancy moorhen. What was I talking about? What's I talking about then? Oh, I don't know. In, out the right. In, out the right. Palm tree just right at that bunker in the middle. Yes! Did it again on that tee shot. Out of bounds right. I know my bad shot is right. So I feared that tee shot a lot. Just looked at a mark in front of me. Didn't look up in the distance. Bosh! Straight down there. Thank you, Lee Crombolome again. Par 5 this, by the way. Don't know if I mentioned that. But 188 straight in. So 188 pin. I think it's playing down about 6. The books, the yardage books, you haven't will tell you from each point how many up or down it is, so that becomes your number then. But 188 pin, down 6. Let's play at 182 into breeze. 15 of there, I think. Got to play a 195 shot. 195, 5 iron. Not full out. 5 irons between 200 205, so a little bit off it. With a little palm to the right of the pin. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on! Weird swing that. I can't see it, so I don't know where that's gone. It's on left, that's left side. Bit of a weird one that, to be honest. I don't know, I quite struck like Don't know, it's a bit sort of dig in with the club. Oh, it's left side of the green, I can see it, it's all right. Look at that, look at that. Some of the views, honestly, just incredible. I've been coming here since I was a kid, not to Abama, but to Tenerife. You know, I always kind of feel at home here, and I love it, like really, really love it, and a lot of memories and stuff. And you know, me and my dad used to play a lot of golf here, so I feel really comfortable here. I just feel so lucky to be back. What a place to be able to play. It's a bit emotional, isn't it? Sit down. Sit down. It's downhill. Oh, it's downhill. Look at it. You can see it. Look at the view. Take your mind off it. This putt, honestly, for all the world, looks like it's got to break right to left because all the slope, I'm looking at it here. But from the other side, I've watched it and it's not done anything. You know, I thought it was going to fall the other side, but it didn't. I mean, I absolutely smashed it, but this is where it takes a level of trust. Just, I've gone straight, I've lined it up straight, and I've just got to go straight. Wow, it almost went left to right. Got away with it. I know I smashed that first putt, but that's helped me so much with the second putt, because if I just had that putt without seeing the first one, I'd have hit it a hole outside the right. The grain can make so much difference. The slope can be there, but the grain can make it go the opposite direction. Learning, see, from the other side. Level par through 6, 3 to go. Are we getting under par? 148 pin. 142 to cover the front. You've got to cover that front because it all slopes back. There's a run off left, so we want to be at the pin or right of it, sort of split it between that and the palm tree, just right of it. Is it helping? I'm playing a 145 shot 9 iron. Straight out the left, 45 shot 9 iron. Yeah. Good club in that. Caddy, me. I'm the caddy and the player. Had a leaf on my shoe. Leaf on my shoe. Knew it was there. It was a good putt. It was a good putt, that's all you could do. Start it on line. Thought I'd hit a good enough putt then. Thought I had that. Still level through 7. I know I didn't birdie that then, but I'm feeling good. I feel really good. That process just makes it a lot less stressful. So when on that par 3 then, when I said 145 yard shot 9 iron, the only number that's in my head is 145. It's not like, oh, it's 148 to the pin, but there's a bit of wind there, so I'll take a bit off. It's literally, you narrow it down to one number, and that's the shot you hit. So you measure the wind, you measure the slope, you measure where you actually want to hit it, which isn't always on the pin, and then you play that one number, rather than thinking it's 170 yards. You know, if it's 170 to the pin, I'd always have that number in my head. Like 170 to the pin, it's quite a lot into wind. I think I'm gonna have to hit 2 more clubs, but I wouldn't actually have a number in my head I was trying to hit it. Still 170, but you just got to sort of make it so it's as simple as it can be. Bit of wind out the right, sorry, bit of wind out the left, helping slightly. I hit my 9 iron 150 yards. Let's play a 145 yard shot 9 iron. Bosh, spot on. Makes it easy. Easier. Just straight out the right. A little in out the right. Needless to say, this hole, I'm going to look at a mark in front of me. I'll explain why after. The right of those tall palm trees. That is high, but okay. So I didn't talk through that one very much then, and to be honest with you, I just wanted to get focus, hit the shot. I hit 3 wood first because there's bunkers which you can run out into with driver, big slope down, so you don't want to get to the top level with 3 wood. Another one of the holes where I've hit this, honest, I mean, I keep going back, you shouldn't really think of the bad memories, and this is where part of my fault with my mentality in the past has been, is I pay so much attention and attach so much like emotional reaction to bad shots that they stay with me, so I can sort of picture really every bad shot that I've hit on this hole, and there's a lot of them. Like, I've hit it on the tennis courts before left, I've hit it in the houses right, like just every combo bad shot you could hit on here I have. But again, that one, it come out a bit high into win that, but again, I'm sort of stood there looking at the spot in front of me, didn't look up, and it gets me so much more focused. That's really, really interesting. Like, didn't think it'd make that much difference, but that's huge. That is huge for me. And I've hit the fairway. Again, it's a little bit high, but I'm not playing tennis. So just to show you, there we are. The pin is, you can see that? It's obviously a little blind from here. 168 is the pin number. So as we're playing, a little bit hurt out the right, down 8 yards I'm playing that, so 160. 165 shot with 7-iron. Reason why I'm hitting 7-iron, not 8, because 8-iron, stock 8-iron is 165. It's just because that little bit of puff, the wind up there, I think if I hit 8 it can balloon, whereas if I can play the 165 shot with 7-iron, it's going to take a little bit off it and go that one sort of 65-ish should have want it to go. I know we're up and downhill, but if we can play a 165, it should get just past the pin, which means it's covering that front of the green. Oh, that's left. That's left. Hang on. Hang on. Long left. Would have hit the green, but it's long as I pulled it. And I'm convinced now, this is where so much of my issues in the past have come from with my mentality, is not going through the decision-making process, so that when I hit a bad shot, my acceptance isn't there because I've not done everything that I can to hit a good shot. If that makes sense, or is there? I've done everything I can to hit a good shot. I've not pulled it off. I've hit a bit of a pull, and it's got down the wind on that left side. It is what it is. It happens, like the t-shirt says. Shit happens. Bumper sticker in it, bumper sticker that. From Forrest Gump. Right, so just to start with, if I was actually caddying for Paul there, I'd have probably got sacked. Because I played that slightly in, that wind, and there's no way it is. It turns the corner, it's come downwind, like that way. I'm about 30 yards long. It's too long to bump it in here, but these sort of fringes, you don't want to bump them in anyway because they're so unpredictable. Whether it's into or down green, it can just sort of pop up and not get any bounce. So I want to take that out of play. Land it on the flat, I can predict what it does from there. And if it comes up a little short, it hits a downslope and it'll kick on anyway, so it gives me a bit of room for error. But trying to fly it, quite a good way there. Sit now. Sit now. Sit now. Too hard. Too hard. Struck it nice, played it nice. Just overhit it. Hit my landing spot though. That's a lie, I didn't hit my landing spot, I overhit the landing spot. Meant to say, I struck it nice, middle of the bat, which is probably why it went past my landing spot. Not used to striking out the middle of the bat, am I? Negative. That's in, that's in. That's in because the flag. Yeah, it was a bit firm, but it's in the middle of the hole, so I'd have the flag out. That's in. It's not in, is it? Because it's not in, but That's in normally. No. No, that's... No! Flag! Flag! That's painful because that's in. That's in the middle of the hole. It's hit the flag and jumped out. No, but that's the game at the moment, isn't it? We've got to have the flag in, so it's missed. I'm very angry with that flag now. +1. 1 to play. Thanks, flag. Cheers. How can you not hit a good shot here? Downhill, runs out at the end. Don't want to bring those traps left or right into play, which is why I'm hitting 2-iron. Still pick a target. It's very easy on these shots where you're not in driver 3. We'll just go all hit it up there. Got to pick your finish line. Feel the wind. Straight in. Palm tree in the middle. Gosh. Isn't it very high today? That is remarkably high. Good shot though. That's unbelievable, isn't it, that? Unbelievable place. Oh, look at me T mark there. See me T mark? Bosh, right in the middle. We've got 190 pin. It's a blind shot this. I've had a look, I've got my line. 190 pin. In out the right. I think it's playing down 10. So 180 number. I like 190 shot. I think it's more down. I think it's got to be like 15 yards down this. 185 shot. 185 shot, 6-iron. That's good line. Good line, it's as good as I can get it. I hit a good shot in there, just not quite got up the slope. Didn't realise it's cut on that slope actually. So I don't know if it actually got up and rolled back, but didn't quite get there. Move, move. Move too late. Par. 1 over, 9 holes, 1 over for 9. First 9 holes for a week. Wasn't vintage, but I really do think I've learnt a lot just from that first event, caddying. Massively thankful to be here and have the opportunity. So thanks for everyone that's commented, messaged, everything. You know, it's massively appreciated. Give that a go, that process on the course, just sort of try and feel like you're caddying for yourself. Let me know how it is. If you could subscribe if you haven't already, that'd be great. And thanks for watching. See you next Tuesday.